Real life and real estate advice, part 2. Real life advice. What's for you is for you. Have you gone to a job interview but you didn't get selected for the job and you're thinking, I should have gotten this person to write me a reference, or I should have answered the question this way. Maybe I should have dressed different or come a little bit earlier. How about you saw that ex, the one that got away, and you're thinking, I should have met them at this time in my life, or maybe I should have treated them this way. Or how about that last argument, I shouldn't have said those things. If I could take it back, we'd still be together. Actually, you wouldn't. Neither one of them were for you. I'm going to tell you a brief story. I worked as an accountant and office manager, and I handled payroll for hourly staff. Management told me to clock them out at times when they were actually working. So they worked 8, 9, 10 hours, and I was supposed to clock them out and only pay them for 6 or 7 hours. Well, I refused to do it. Of course, that cut into our bonuses, so management didn't like it. I found a new job. The hiring manager, about 2 weeks after I had been hired at the new job, called me into the office and said, it must be something about you that those people really hated, because they told me not to hire you. They had everything terrible to say about you, but I hired you anyway. I wanted to see for myself what's so bad about her. Long story short, we became the best of friends, been friends for over 10 years outside of being my supervisor. So see, what's for you is for you, and you and nobody else can stop you from having it. Real estate advice. Have you been competing against investors and other home buyers for the same house, but you can't get it? What if you did get it under contract, but you couldn't get to closing? You didn't factor in all that it would cost to close on a house. You thought about the down payment and the closing costs, but you didn't know about the appraisal gap. Well, let me tell you what an appraisal gap is. Let's say that you're pre-approved for $200,000 and you want to buy a house that's $180,000. So you offer the $200,000 that you're pre-approved for, and then when the house gets appraised, it's only worth $165,000. Well, you have to pay that difference between the $165,000 and the $200,000, which is $35,000. It's $35,000 out of your pocket in addition to the down payment and the closing costs. So you lose out on the house. Well, there's a company called Ribbon Home that offers a program called Ribbon Boost. So what it is that they boost your offer with cash. You still finance the house through your traditional financing with your lender of choice, but they will pay that appraisal gap for you. They guarantee you that they'll get you to closing. And if something happens and your credit fails, or you go and buy something big, which you shouldn't do before you get to closing, and you can't close, they purchase the house for you and they allow you to buy it back from them. So Ribbon Boost boosts your offer and makes your offer much stronger and more attractive to sellers because they guarantees them that they get their money. Want me as your realtor? The link's in my bio. You want to work with your own realtor? That's okay, because what's for you is for you, and what's for me is for me. Until next time.